Bellator alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 12 rounds, welterweights going at it between these two great warriors. He's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk. Paulie Malignaggi's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, The Undertaker. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Paulie, the Magic Man Malignaggi.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Teddy, you just look at the physical stature of these two guys, and it's clear to see one fighter is much stronger than the other. But if you're the fighter who's not as strong, you still got to go out there and win the fight. How do you do it?
Well, first of all, you yell at your manager for making this fight. And then the second thing you do is you make sure that you have good shoes on, good track shoes, and you use them.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Good block by Paulie. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Paulie Malignaggi. Good defense, just covering up down low. Paulie Malignaggi showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. I guess it's already a sign of things to come. They are not wasting any time toe-to-toe in round one.
If this is an appetizer, please bring on the meal.
We can see some swelling now around his eye. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. He's bleeding from the side of his face there. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Was just off the mark. There it is! The Undertaker's in bad shape.
All right, come on, guys, work it out, no holding.
Not able to land the headshot. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. Paulie Malignaggi's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Accuracy an issue there, didn't land that straight right hand. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
Oh, he stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this well.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, He got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronx Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be
Wow! Paulie Malignaggi's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Come on, guys, punch it out. Punch it out, no holding.
He has to be better defensively, Teddy. You can see the damage that his eye has taken. The swelling's getting really bad. How does he do that? How does he shore up that defense?
Well, first of all, he's got to start moving that head. He's standing too straight up. If he gets a little head movement, a lot of those punches that are landing, they'll start going over the shoulder.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Off the mark. Paulie Malignaggi's not going to the body, but Teddy, against such a fast fighter, shouldn't he?
Yeah, he should, but, you know, his corner should have recognized that going into this fight. You know, he shouldn't be finding it out as the fight goes on. He should have came in here with that plan.
Very accurate work. Three-punch combination serves him well. And he scores again. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down, you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
You need to create more counts, okay? Slip his punch, then throw it straight right down the middle. Let's get on that swelling. Your fight. You are in control. You're in control. No. This fight. Let's get on
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round. Oh! Paulie Malignaggi's in bad shape. This looks like it could be just a matter of time now. Maybe a punch or two away from going down. Teddy, what's he got to do?
Well, he's got to grab. He's got to find a way to stop the offense. And to clutch and grab, usually that's one way.
Blocks that punch. Blocks that punch. The Undertaker's now battling two opponents. The guy standing opposite him trying to punch him, and his eyes swelling.
Yeah, he can't see what's coming at him right now.
Get in there. Let's go.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Multiple punches coming in now. Blocks it away. Paulie Malignaggi's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
Paulie Malignaggi's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Good job with another left hand. And now the blood coming from his nose. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Malignaggi with a block punch. Nice counter by Malignaggi. Left hand came after the jab. Able to show you his blocking ability. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make it pay for it. Nice. Good control, all right? Got that?
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Paulie Malignaggi is now in a spot that many fighters have faced numerous times, and that is, how do you deal with seeing your own blood and knowing that you have incurred some serious damage? Look at that cut around the eye.
No, for a fighter to be able to move to the top, he's got to be tested in a lot of areas. Sometimes the test comes when he's hurt. He's hit on the chin. He's dropped for the first time. Sometimes the test comes when you drop the other guy and he gets up and he comes at you. And sometimes the test comes in the form of a cut. When you see your first blood, when you see it, that it's your blood, how do you behave? We're going to find out right now.
Nice counter by Malignaggi. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Good looking counter punch by Paulie. Paulie Malignaggi's quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
We come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Relax. Relax. Doing great. Keep the pressure on him. Keep it on him. No need to get excited. Fine. Breathe it. Take a deep breath.
Round number 5 has arrived. Nice counter by Malignaggi. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Get in there. Let's go.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. There it is! Paulie Malignaggi's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Gets rid of that body shot. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Next round, let's keep busy. Get on that.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Took a shot, now he gives a left. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Throws a counter punch there. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
And another right hand comes in. Malignaggi's eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
You know, and that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume that you start aiming at that bullseye, so to speak. But I don't believe in that, because now all of a sudden you throw yourself off a little bit. You start pitching punches to that exact spot instead of just fighting your fight, instead of just letting the jab go in the general direction of the head, set up the other punches. You don't want to get carried away for looking to pinpoint that exact spot.
Good block by Paulie. Protecting his head well with his guard. Oh! Paulie Malignaggi stunned and he is hurt. Paulie Malignaggi with the block punch. Oh, what a great ability to recover. Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Paulie Malignaggi. Good looking right hand after he got hit. No doubt about it, he's hurt. Holy cow! He goes down. Oh, it may be close here. Can he survive the round? Up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Focus on the fight. We'll take care of this element. Get on that. Get on that.
Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder? They both decide to bring it. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. Good looking counter punch by Paulie. Paulie Malignaggi's fighting a completely different fight right now. He went down earlier, and you can see that he's just throwing that strategy, that original game plan, right in the garbage.
Well, it's showing you that he's a thinking man's fighter. He had to make an adjustment. You know, he would have had no chance to survive and to later win this fight if he stayed with the same plan. He had to come up with a little bit of a change.
And that's exactly what he's done. Blocks that punch. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
To go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Great movement to get away from those punches. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Wow! Paulie Malignaggi's in bad shape.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy. The play some punches here.
The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
You took a lot out of him. Keep that up.
Here we are at the start of a new round, but it's the action that was put forth in a damaging way in the last round that's carrying over the storyline here. He's in prime position to end this fight now.
He is, and I think that right now his opponent is probably thinking about another line of work. So if he jumps on him, maybe he removes this guy.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. The Undertaker's making for a very inviting target right now. You can see the blood around that eye. The cut is obviously worse than it was just moments ago. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Oh, Paulie, and there you go. Paulie Malignaggi's on the floor and in a bad spot. The fight is over, a knockout victory, unable to beat the count. To make it official, let's send it up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner.
He's your winner by knockout.
I feel like I just read a book. You know, I know a little bit more about this guy now.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe.